Welcome back everyone to Dr. Christy Cares. I'm Dr. Christy Matusiak, and today I want to talk with you about warming foods. Now I'll put this up front really quick. This is going to be a quick video today, okay? This to me is a little bit of common sense when you really get more intuitive about your eating and think a little bit more of like what's real as far as what's available to us during certain times of year. This does become a little bit of common sense. So bear with me here for a second. It's, at least in the Chicago area, it is getting cold. We've already passed the fall point and now we're heading into the winter season. So this time of year is the perfect time of year to start looking at what I call these warming foods, okay? Warming foods, things like soups and stews, root vegetables, those kinds of squashes and things like that. We're not really going for salads this time of year. Is there anyone else out there besides me who about a month ago, give or take, decided, you know what, salads really aren't, I'm not really feeling a salad for the most part, you know, minus the few days or few weeks where there have been some really warm days. But within the last month, there's been a big shift for me where I just don't want salads. I prefer soups, I prefer stews, I prefer home-cooked warm meals. There would be times in the middle of summer, or even the spring and early fall, where one of my biggest, most enjoyable lunches was a can of salmon with some hummus and chopped up vegetables. And that was and then avocado added to it. It was beautiful, one of the most nutritious lunches that I could possibly make for myself. Yeah, I just don't want it anymore. It's just not that time of year. Now I'm looking for leftovers. Now I'm looking for things that I can heat up and warm up because that's what your body craves this time of year. So it doesn't have to work as hard to expend energy and effort to warm it up. You're going to be wanting things that are just a little bit more warming. There are also specific foods that are more cooling in general. So I'll be honest, I still eat cucumbers because I really enjoy them, but those are a cooling kind of food. And so if you are one that has a tendency to run cool and have difficulty maintaining your body temperature, especially this time of year, you're not going to want to be going for salads and cucumbers and things that are generally cooling. This is the time of year to start drinking more teas. Maybe have hot water and lemon instead of cool water with lemon. Generally speaking, in Ayurvedic medicine, it's never really recommended to ever have ice in your water, even in the middle of summer. So this, once again, is specific to each person. If you're one that tends to run warm most of the time, this may not apply to you as much, but it should still be something that you consider on a regular basis. Bottom line is if you eat seasonally, you'll be in pretty good shape. Some of these recommendations are not going to apply to somebody who lives in Hawaii because they still have year-round access to pineapples and these fresh tropical fruits. We don't really have that in the Midwest. So when those things are available, like we have watermelon and cantaloupe and berries fully abundant and available to us, say May through September, great, enjoy and indulge in those things. Now my kids will frequently see on the shelf, oh, can we have the watermelon today? Can we have those mangoes? No, it's not in season. It's not really appropriate for us to be having, and our bodies know it. And they're just not going to be able to metabolize it in the same way because they know, and generally speaking, seasonally, it's just not the right time. It's not going to have the same number of nutrients. It's not going to be digested in the same way. It could change your blood sugar and how it impacts that. So generally speaking, if you go based on seasonal things that are available and go for things that are going to make you feel best, you'll be on the right track. That's basically what I wanted to discuss today. A little bit more intuitive and mindfully eating as far as that's concerned. And if you have any questions, please post them below. And if you did like this content and find it valuable, please subscribe and share with your friends and family. Next week, I'm going to keep a secret. Normally, I like to tell you what I'm going to talk about next week, but I'm going to keep it a secret for the new year. So I hope you all have a really fantastic week. And until next time, Dr. Christy Matusiak here with Dr. Christy Cares, wishing you a fantastic day and a healthy life.